Hello and welcome back into the Delmarva Sports Insider. Now, Trey, the Snow Hill girls soccer team took about a half-hour drive into Salisbury on Monday afternoon to take on Parkside, an undefeated Parkside team. And before we jump into the highlights, after their game last week against Kent County, Snow Hill's Riley Covington touched on what the team needs to do in order to top the Rams in their very next game. Take a listen.
We got to keep finding our defense. Our defense has got to talk, stay in that line, and I think we'll do okay. Find each other.
But, Trey, could those thoughts be put into action? That was really, the question on Monday afternoon. And we found out towards the end of the first half, really, Parkside hosting Snow Hill, as we mentioned, and the Rams with some scoring opportunities early on. Freshman Ellie Davis with the corner in the first half, but Snow Hill's keeper able to shut down any secondary shots in front of the net. But the Rams, they would keep up the offensive pressure later in the first. Sophomore Leah Vilov controls the pass, going to slip, gets back up, rips one, deflects off the Snow Hill defender, and slips in for the score. Rams, they go up by 1. Snow Hill, though, they would look to tie right before the half. Check this out. The shot's going to sail just wide right of that top crossbar. Parkside would lead 1-0 heading into the second, and in the second, you see her there. We mentioned her now, rather. Davis able to break away from her defender, shoots with the left into the bottom corner netting for the Rams' second goal of the afternoon as they hold on by that score 2-0 to top Snow Hill at home.
Pretty much I knew from the start it was going to be hard to score because last year it was very hard. So I just took the opportunity I had and just focused on the goalie and where she was at and just tried my best to put it in.
I kind of had a breakaway from the beginning. I positioned myself in front of the last defender, and I kind of saw that the goalie was not really in the goal, more to the side, and I kind of just had my left foot open and just really aimed for the bottom corner, and so luckily it went in.
On to boys soccer. Decatur and Parkside in an instant classic on Thursday. 10 minutes in, Decatur called for a handball in the box. Parkside senior Horacio Bonola going to bury the penalty kick. Rams lead it 1-0 at the half. Early in the second, Parkside trying to add another great save there by keeper Brett Burnquist to keep just a one-score game, and it was a good thing he did. Fast forward, 5 minutes left in the game. Long ball goes through the Parkside keeper's hands. Jordan McGee there to put it home. Tie game. Then 2 minutes later, Seahawks, another fast break and a through ball. Brady Ford with the go-ahead goal with just 2 minutes left. 2 goals in the final 5 minutes. Parkside with 9 seconds left in the game. 1 throw-in, 1 chance, and another goal. Kay Johnson heads it in, the game-tying goal with 3.6 seconds remaining. The teams would go to double overtime and finish in a 2-2 tie. So far, easily the wildest soccer game of the young season.
It was definitely a roller coaster, and as much as I try to contain myself, it's not an easy thing. And my boys the same way. I mean, they were excited, and then just a simple blown mark in the back. It was a nail biter down to the end, and I told my boys, I said the ball rolls a different way at the end. We win the game. 3.6 seconds left, and they tied up. But we gave it up. We put our heart into it, and I was real proud of my boys tonight.
Now, Trey, sticking with Decatur, but how about some volleyball? Nice crowd for a Wednesday evening as North Dorchester took the trip, take on Stephen Decatur, picked things up in the first set off a Dorchester free ball. Decatur setter Grace Perez finds Piper Connors, blasts one down the line for the point and kill. Then later in the set, Ellie Katapi with the nice float serve, which is going to drop in for the point. Decatur would take the first set 25-15. Dorchester, they would take the second set, but the Seahawks, they would respond and take the third thanks to back-to-back plays. The first, an Adriana Serpe kill off the weak side, and then Piper Connors again dropping one of her game-high 8 aces. And to the fourth set we go, Decatur trying to escape and avoid heading to that fifth and final set. Connors, of course, would string together 12 straight serves as the Seahawks defend home court, top North Dorchester in 4 sets.
I think we really needed motivation. I felt like we were lacking a little bit at the beginning, but then we pulled together as a team, kind of communicated more. There was a lot of drop balls, so we had to pull together, communicate on the close ones, and then a lot of finishing the point, like smart plays, placing the ball, and serves. We missed a lot of serves that game, so we tried to put that all together to come back for the third.
We were a lot more aggressive at the net today. There were a lot more blocks. The coverage behind the block was amazing. So that was my good, I'm going to give them pats on the back for that. What we're going to work on tomorrow is definitely serve-receive. We're weak at serve-receive. And then serving. It got better there towards the end, but we definitely missed way too many serves for me to be happy.
Field hockey giants Delmar and Kate meeting up on Thursday. No surprise here, right? Tons of people on hand for
Everybody
the
wants to
matchup
see it.
between these two top teams, and this was a good matchup. We start things off in the first half off the penalty corner. Peyton Kemp ripping a shot towards the cage. Logan Walls picks up the ricochet and fires it in. Goal Delmar. Fast forward, Kate would tie things back up. Check out Chloe Schaefer beating the Wildcats goalkeeper there. She knocks one in, making it a one-score game. Delmar would rack up the penalty corners as they do so often. Marley Geppert going to come up with a big stop for Kate, keeping them in this game in the second half. But a similar play just minutes later, and Kemp weaving through the defense. And Wells sends one just into the cage, adding on an insurance goal for the Wildcats. Delmar would hold on to topple Cape Henlopen by a final of 6-3.
And also worth noting that Peyton Kemp, a Syracuse commit.
Yeah, that's
Going
right.
to go play for the Orange. Yep, Big East. Yeah, but that's all the time we have for this block. But coming up, we have a lot more. We check in with the Salisbury University field hockey team. Look to pick up their 5th win of the season earlier this week against Johns Hopkins.
My name is William Knight, Smyrna running back, and you're watching Delmar Sports Insider.
Can we just kill E2?